Hello again. I used to do videos of walk and rambles with what we used to call the Thursday Club, which was four very old friends who would get together very, very occasionally because we all had high-level jobs and we just couldn't get together. And you've already seen some on here, but one of our members was Johnny Seaton, known for 50 years. He was, I'm just wondering how much we can tell you. He was ex-MI6 and then went into security, and then he met Connie Crichton and he married Connie Crichton, who was with the Sooty Show. And he ended up as a puppeteer on the Sooty Show.
Yeah. Oh, it's painted. We know that one, lads, don't we? Yeah. Now then, have you got anything for Ellie? But not the water pistol.
And at the moment, he's a comedian doing the cruise ships and things. You know, he's having a great time. But now and whenever we can, we get together. And then there was Brian Lewis, known him. We were all in this same club together. How can I put it? Brian spent a lot of time on oil rigs in the North Sea and places like this. Suffice to say, he used to operate radio machinery that could fry starlings at half a mile. Oh dear, if I could only tell you the stories. Right, and then there's Pete Comsty. He was always an adventurer, was our Pete. But he ended up doing classified work at Dounreay, the nuclear energy plant. And he was actually there when they joined the tunnels under the English Channel. He was a troubleshooter, as we all were. I'm going to interlace little bits of things into this group gathering that we have so you can understand what we're talking about, because there's a lot of in-jokes. And then there's moi. What can I say about moi? Most of my operations abroad involved my wife, Sandra, so you'll hear mentions of Sandra, although she never comes on any of the walks. These occurred mainly in Africa, so you can see her there with our man in Tangiers, Jimmy, who was at the Hotel Continental. Talk about Humphrey Bogart. Father Xavier, who was a missionary in the Sudan. She had contacts with him. And then there was a friend of ours who was building luxury yachts to sail on the Nile. That was quite an interesting phase.
رايح أسوان ياخد عزف أبوه يعني عشان بيجي من أهالي أسوان.
Say smile.
Very good little camera. Very good. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Suffice to say, we've signed the Official Secrets Act, the five of us, more times than you've had hot dinners. But because there's a lot I can't go into it. I've written 2 books on it. Johnny's written 3 books on it. But anyway, come and join us as the 4 of us get together. And Johnny is practicing his jokes on us, and we've heard them all before, but so we try and alter them and knock him off. Come and join us and just come into this little intimate party, and I hope you enjoy it, and it'll give you a better idea of... People keep asking me, why do you keep laughing? Because when you got people like this for friends, life is one big happy joke. Really is.
Doing television, and he said, "Can you do it? It's only 3.5 hours." 3.5 hours slots. I don't think it will be. I think I'll be roped in to do all sorts, lifeboat drill and all that sort of stuff. You know, ahoy there, matey. Vast behind. And so she had.
It didn't go over my head there, John. I got that one. You're wasting your time with these two. They're a bit doolally.
Brian's got subdued since he had tasted that other stuff.
That's right.
It's knocked me down a bit, that.
He says, when you pass water, does it burn? He said, I'd never put a match to it. Hey, it's a cracker, that is a cracker.
It's a cracker.
It's a cracker.
It's a wet.
Hey, and talking about Frank Carson, who's that little thing, he was actually a paratrooper, you know. He did 42 drops in Palestine. He doesn't remember why he was there, but he did 42 drops in Palestine. It's the way he dropped them.
It's a rare John Pound.
Who was he fighting, the British or the Irish?
He can't remember. He can't remember.
On that tribute was Ken Collier. Was it Ken Collier?
Oh yeah, Norman.
He did the.
Oh yeah, Norman Collier.
Yeah, Norman Collier. That was him. Yeah, yeah, he did the.
As I say, Roy Hood has sent me this wonderful letter yesterday, and we're going to do. He wants me to go to London because he's in a flipping play, a marriage play or something. And he's with all these. No, go as his guest. Go as his guest. I'm an esteemed person. I'm often esteemed, as you know.
Dude,
You stole my thunder there.
I'll have to get in quick, you know. I'll have to get in quick.
You have a little quip.
I'm sorry, folks, but I'm surrounded by comedians. I wasn't when I first come home.
Yeah, well, we sharp.
It's a northern wit.
Yes, well,
you see, you missed it. It's a northern wit.
If they're not careful, I'll bring me puppets out.
Run, girls, run.
Oh yes, Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy.
Oh.
Then we'll see who's laughing on the other foot.
This is an interview with Johnny Seaton,
Is it?
Are you
Thursday Club member,
I can't leave.
extraordinaire.
report bits?
Oh, food.
It's me. Good heavens.
Gammon with pineapple, chips and veg.
Mine.
Oh, good.
Oh, we'll last again, quick.
Gammon with whitebait off the bone.
Oh, I love white.
That got me slung out of a restaurant once, you know. What? Saying I want whitebait off the bone. He said, I think, sir, is being jocular. I said, well, sir, it's absolutely had a few.
Yes. My big nothing like being
Oh, that's a fair piece of gammon, is that, my friend?
If you're jocular.
Or is there two?
I don't know. I tell you what.
Oh, yes, please.
We're allowed to have that.
That's a fish and a half.
There we
Oh,
are.
oh, I've been looking forward
Oh,
to
half a shark.
Enjoy.
this. Oh, thank you.
Really sharp. What about a whale?
Half a shot.
How come everybody else's looks better than the one you've got?
It always does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Doesn't it?
He's got a better one than me.
He has. Oh, and he's on salad. Very
well,
PC, very.
I need to keep my sylph-like figure.
Is that why you're not wearing your speedos?
Yeah, he can't spell either.
Yeah, I'm going to diet. You see, I don't know what colour yet. I haven't made my mind. And so I said to my grandchildren, I said, Trina, I said, when I was your age, all I got was an apple and an orange in my stocking. And my granddaughter said, wow, how cool is that, Grandad? I said, what's so cool about an apple and an orange? She said, what, an Apple computer and an orange mobile? Wow! Sticky Vicky. Oh, wonderful woman.
We'll all look
Right,
at.
I'm come to you.
We'll go back, open the calendar in September and gloat.
Oh, Miss September, September. Da, 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 da. We keep abreast of the times, don't we, Pete?
Rest of the times.
Talking about your
Switch
lids.
that off. I'm slowly going under, and I'm so funny when I'm under.
No, I'm going to get commissioned for
She
this.
said, oh, daughter, you're going out for the first time ever. She said, now, what will happen is, he will take you and kiss you, but mother isn't worried about that. And he will take you and put his hand inside your bra. Your mother's not worried about that. He will take you and take your knickers down. Mother's not worried about that. But if he gets on top of you, mother is worried about that. So she comes in the next day, her daughter, 5:30 in the morning. She said, oh, I had a wonderful time. She said, what happened? Oh, she said, do you know, he kissed me and I knew you weren't worried about that. And then he put his hand inside my bra and I knew you weren't worried about that. And then he got his hands in my panties and I knew you weren't worried about that. But she said, ha ha, she said, I got on top of him and made his mother worry. Hey, even Brian got that one.
Brian got that one.
I didn't think of that when you're daft.
Hang on, I want a chortle.
Oh, he needs a chortle.
It's got a chocolate.
Yeah, but at least he's not 50 yards behind us.
Oh, what a bit.
I got that one.
Yeah, I will be tomorrow.
Am I going to be edited?
I need nurses when I go.
Be cut.
Well, I don't know, you might be behind Jed.
I think you're half cut at the moment. The way you're putting that red wine down.
That were good.
That was good, yes.
But then I bring them out again.
My snack
Oh,
is
dear.
gone.
No, this is
This is
another.
This is another partners. We're not.
Oh, come on.
We weren't born yesterday.
What we didn't see in the other one was the Joker.
Of course.
Oh, because it wasn't in.
Open the wrong end.
I'll drink to that now. Now then, what we've got here, we now have the pack. Mitt Joker. Now that Joker says, you must have a drink on me.
Oh,
Must I really?
I'll have a Diet
I said, well,
Coke.
bugger me. Have a bottle of whiskey on me.
Can I help me?
I hope not. It's worth 75 quid. Is that? That is the smallest bottle of whiskey
No,
in
it
the
isn't.
world.
No, it
yes,
isn't.
it is.
No, it isn't.
It's from.
let me get both of
Yes,
you.
it
Go
is.
on.
Would you
Heads
like to
together,
bet?
fellas. Heads
Yes.
together.
I'll tell you, I've got the
Pack's
smallest.
falling apart. No,
I've got the smallest bottle of whiskey, and it came from a brewery in Scotland.
That's right.
That was built by a Cumsty.
Oh, dear.
Very slim.
They would make
Because my
They
son,
would make the
That is a
smallest
Scottish
bottle of whiskey in the
brewery.
world.
Yeah,
my son brought it back and said,
Not
I
that we're
brought you
calling
the
you
smallest
tight,
bottle
Pete.
of whiskey in the world. And I says, you miserable bastard,
Paisley.
why couldn't you bring me the biggest?
That's from.
Because I'm a
Paisley.
cumsty.
It's from Paisley.
That's not the smallest.
Yes, it is.
I've got the smallest.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, we'll all
Look,
agree. I know Pete's got the smallest, so.
Hey?
Bloody house near.
Poison Ivy told me a
Sniggy.
long time ago.
A glass full is that?
No, it isn't.
Poison Ivy.
So what's that got to do anyway? What?
What we'll do now.
Yes.
Well, it was a joke.
Rumble!
What was a joke?
Right, okay.
Fight,
Here's the
fight,
joke.
fight,
Hey, look,
fight.
Look. Now watch. For Christ's sake. Are you going to watch?
Yeah, we're watching.
Are you watching?
Yeah.
Just
like that.
Watch. Have you got the smallest watch then?
No,
No, he was thinking about it. Oh, look, I'm 6:30. No, it's the other way up. I deal 4 suits of cards there, beyond your
it was absolutely brilliant.
expectation.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really do think that was clever.
Yeah, it was.
Yes,
I
Very
do,
clever.
because I tell you what, obviously it's a set-up trick, but I still don't know
How it
how
works.
it works. And Paul Daniels told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Debbie McGee taught me something else, but we won't talk about that.
Oh, go on.
Oh, go on. That'll be good for a laugh.
He was a member of the Magic Circle.
Oh,
Yes.
it was.
So was Tommy Cooper. So was I.
Yeah.
Yeah. I often make money disappear. Just like that.
If you're wondering why I'm filming all this, I've just had permission off YouTube to do videos more than 15 minutes long. So,
Yeah.
yes.
15 minutes long.
Yes.
Why? Because
When,
it's so
when do we get our
Yes.
check?
The royalty check.
Yes.
We need
When do we get the
royalties.
royalty check?
Where's the royalties?
Ah,
Who do you want, Andrew?
Heard about
or
blokes like
Larry?
you come from Bulgaria, mate. You think we live in the 50s? You think we live in the 50s with those heads buttoned up the back?
Hey, Brian, I'm waiting for him to let me in.
Zipped up the back.
Zipped up the back.
Zipped up back.
Oh.
Try 3 hours.
He was selling the wrong stuff, wasn't he?
Were they?
Well, I've got to go home now, fellas, you know. I'm past my sell-by date.
Well, of course, we understand.
Well,
we understand. Don't worry about it.
Just
Come tomorrow and take that bloody chip off your shoulder. Oh,
You know,
he's put the bloody chips in here as well, hasn't he?
him too.
He wasn't. Me cat don't eat chips, it only eats ham. Look at that. Look
What's the joke?
Give them to Sandra.
Oh, you're being recorded. Royalties, royalties.
You probably would.
Oh, look at that, look at that. They were only joking.
It might eat the chips.
It won't eat chips, it's spoiled, it's my cat.
I
Wife's cat,
I must
say.
thank Jed for that wonderful gift he gave me today of the sort of memories of all the happenings that have been going on with the wise men of the mountains. You know, this is most wonderful where they walk over icy rocks and have been advised to use their bums. They go through icicles that are 8 foot long, which are higher than them. I mean, these little dwarfs go walking everywhere, you know.
And they go walking, they go making snow angels.
Sorry, I'm being interrupted on my, you know.
Again.
I was doing an international report there.
Oh, carry on.
I mean, Kate Adie's outside saying we're in Bosnia, you know.
As long as we're not in Egypt.
Hey, we're typical on this thing. We're typical.
Yes, yes, yes.
We are very typical. Yes, we're not all locked up yet.
No.
Yes, because we keep taking the tablets, unlike Jed.
And then them fish that they have in tanks where you go with your happy feet and eat all the scales off your feet.
Piranhas.
Well, those.
Right.
Yeah, they look like
Well, they look like blind cave fish.
No, they look like fish to
the
me.
ones that eat stuff.
Fine. Piranhas, they nibble them, don't they? They nibble all dead
Dead skin.
Where's this in?
There's one in Preston. It's called Happy Feet.
Just stick your feet in and then.
They have a tank with fish in. You put your feet in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the end of the Second World War,
I said, what a bloody shame for the fish having to bloody well nibble.
well, I tell you,
Shut up, it's on a joke.
What's that?
end of the Second World War in Japan, the Americans decide to open a bar for the advancement of their American officers meeting their Japanese officers to build bridges. It's enough to make you cry, isn't it? Anyway, listen. I'm talking a minute. No. And
subtle.
on the first day, a little Japanese officer comes in and he sees this big American at the bar and he goes up and says, pleased to meet you, honorable opponent. My name is Charmaine. How are you? And the big American says, hey, he says, I'm Colonel J. Eagleberger of the Marines of Iwo Jima. Give my little friend a sake. I said, most kind, honorable opponent. He said, tell me, Charmaine, what was your handle in the war? He said, I was Emperor Hito's squadron leader of Kamikaze Squadron. I said, give my little friend a large sake. Hey, hang on there, Charmaine. What do you mean? You were a squadron leader or a kamikaze? How the hell can you be? And you're still here. I said, I chicken, Charmaine. Yes, I thought I was good.
He says,
These
I
two
used
have
to
heard
tell
of it.
my pilots to crash it into my brother-in-law's scrapyard.
So,
That's a Bulgarian joke, if ever there was one.
he said, I went into an Indian restaurant and I ordered 2 pompadons, 2 Bombay ducks and a vindaloo. And the waiter says, oh yes, short back and sides, parting down the middle and highlights, isn't it? So what's he talking about? No. 2 pompadons, 2 Bombay ducks and a vindaloo. And the waiter says, short back and sides, parting down the middle and highlights. I said, oh Christ, get me the manager. I said, listen, he said, I've just asked your waiter here twice for 2 pompadons, 2 Bombay ducks and a vindaloo. And all he's saying is short back and sides, parting down the middle and highlights. What the hell's going on? Oh, he said, I'm very sorry, Sahib. He's very new from India. He's only speaking Urdu.
Urdu.
They can't touch you for it. Hey?
I wish I'd gone home.
He's enough to drive you to drink.
We're going to go get some more.
Right, we're off in somewhere.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sooty in the nude.
Bye-bye.